Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the vlog. It is Monday and it is moving week. Oh my god. This week is gonna be just madness. I know it. Oh god. I can't believe that the week has arrived. By the way, ignore if you spot, oh, what is it, cream over here. I have such like a painful zit here. It's really weird. So just threw some zit cream on it to hope that it will help. So ignore that. Anyway, there's a lot to do, you guys. I'm a little overwhelmed, but I think it'll be okay. Hopefully. Since we made such good progress yesterday on packing up a lot of stuff, I feel sort of okay about it. But there is obviously still a lot to do, and I feel like as I was laying in bed last night, more and more things were coming into my head that I'm like meant to be taken care of. So prepare yourself for a lot of moving stuff, obviously coming up this week, pretty much what every vlog is gonna be. I also wanna let you guys know that Friday is going to be the official day that you guys get to see the apartment. I thought that it might be sooner. I thought that maybe we would be able to get the keys this weekend, or this weekend that just passed, but we actually weren't able to, and so at this point it doesn't even make sense to really get the keys until right before we move in. So we're gonna get the keys on Thursday, and so I'll be able to film like an empty apartment tour and stuff like that on Thursday for you guys, and then be able to upload that on Friday. So you guys are gonna see the official place on Friday, and then the following Monday will be us moving into the place. And yeah, then it's gonna be all about unpacking and organizing that stuff, figuring out how to combine all of our stuff. We have a lot of stuff between the two of us. It's gonna be a lot of sorting through that stuff, but we're just bringing it all with us and figuring out once we're there. Molly, you don't really need to do that, but are you here for your morning snuggle? She is. You know, we just hung out in bed together for like an hour and a half. Oh, you can leave the camera alone. Thank you. Look, what is this view that you're giving them, Molly? Straight into the ear. Molly. What is the matter with you? Why would you just randomly headbutt the camera? All right, enough of me blabbing on. Let's go ahead and just hop into work for the day. Oh, actually, and this is good before Molly sits on me, let's go get a matcha because that sounds really yummy. Need a fresh one. Luckily, I stocked up a ton of these last time I was at Trader Joe's, and I'm definitely going to Trader Joe's next weekend when we first move into our place to stock up on some stuff too. Okay, taking a quick break to chat with you guys, finish up my matcha. Let's just do that now. Never mind, it's more than one sip and we have to savor it. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to take a quick break because I realized that I totally forgot to ever say this in any of the vlogs that have gone up so far this year, and I've been meaning to in every vlog, so I just want to say it while it's on my mind. Thank you guys for all of your compliments and kind words on my vlogs so far this year. As you guys know, I switched it up a little bit. My editing style is pretty much the same, but I don't know, maybe slightly more effort put into it, which has been fun. And then obviously I switched up my intro and my outro and stuff like that. And you guys have been so sweet about it. You guys have all really liked it so far, so I really appreciate that. I really wanted my intro to reflect more of the laid back attitude that I think my vlogs have. I like to think of my vlogs as like fairly chill, just like hanging out, chatting, doing the day-to-day, especially for the past year, obviously. That's really what my vlogs have become. I'm sure as things open up, there'll be more exciting vlogs, but either way, I still want to keep that laid back attitude that I think my vlogs have and that I think that you guys enjoy, and wanted to create some branding that sort of reflected that, hence like the sort of chill intro music and the like curtain blowing in the breeze there in the beginning. I just like that it sort of matches the chill nature of my vlogs. So anyway, just wanted to say thank you to you guys for being so kind and liking the new intro and branding and vibe of the vlogs. I'm just pretty excited for everything I have in store for the vlogs this year and just my audience in general. I've been brainstorming a new idea, which I'm really excited about. I'm gonna have new merch coming out really soon. I just got the first sample of one of the things. I may only be releasing one, or I may be releasing 3, sort of TBD. So I will keep you guys in the loop as that happens, but I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I think think it's gonna be a good year for us here on this channel. And there you go. That's what I had to say. And now I'm going to get back to slaving over my computer. It's about noon now, so I'll probably check in with you guys around lunchtime. Actually, pretty soon. I have someone coming to pick up one of my DSLRs. I finally was like, why am I just holding on to every camera that I've ever owned? Like, it's just not necessary. So I'm selling 2 of my cameras. One of them already sold, the 70D. But I am still selling my T5i, Canon Rebel T5i. If you're interested, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I just wanna let you guys know it's not like a cheap buy, but I am selling it for lower than I've seen online. So it is still a good deal if you're looking for a camera, but it's not like I'm selling it for like 50 bucks. So anyway, if you're interested in the T5i, feel free to DM me on Instagram and we can talk about it. But anyway, I have someone coming to pick up the 70D. They said between noon and 1 o'clock, although I haven't heard from them yet today. I followed up with them about 40 minutes ago, so we'll see if that falls through. OfferUp can be a little like sketchy. Just came back upstairs and Molly Cat is hard at work at my laptop here, clearly. You're working hard? You my little businesswoman? I love you. So I just ran downstairs and sold that 70D, which is great. Good to have that off my hands. I also picked up a package, which I'm super excited about because it's more of my strawberry liquid IV. Gotta love it. I could have this I could have like 5 of these a day, seriously. They're so good. And now it's definitely lunchtime. How stinking good does this look? I'm so excited. And we are back on the Dexter train again today. Look at this cat, excuse me. This might be, let's see, what episode am I on? Episode 9, interesting. I'm very curious what's gonna happen because I feel like we're approaching an ending. There's still 4 episodes. Actually, speaking of Molly, let me just say I got a lot of DMs on Instagram and a lot of comments on my last vlog asking how was Molly dealing with the move, how is she gonna be, giving me advice. This is Molly's 4th move, 5th if you count going to Connors earlier this year. So I'm pretty well versed on what to expect from her, how to make sure that she's okay. You know, cats, they're fine. You move, they're scared, and then they get used to it. Molly, it takes her from a couple hours to about a day to adjust and at least come out and start exploring. So she's gonna be totally fine. She's been totally fine so far during the packing process. She seems totally unfazed. Probably the hectic and messy nature of my regular life has prepared her for this. So she's gonna be totally okay. I'm not worried about her really at all. Well, it is 6:20 p.m. and I just wrapped up work for the night, feeling great. It was actually a very productive day, so I feel really good about that. Of course, the day's not over yet because we have to pack every single day. It just has to happen. Today, I think what I'm going to focus on is packing up stuff from this front closet. I wanna go through the drawers in my main closet because they're sort of like junky. I also have a junk drawer in my kitchen that I should go through and just clear out stuff out of there so I don't have to worry about that when I'm doing the kitchen later this week. And then I wanna do under my sink as well. And then that should sort of wrap it up for the night. But before I do, I actually just wanted to sit down and give you guys a little health update. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll give a quick synopsis, but you can hear a lot more about it in a previous video that I did during Vlogmas. I'll link it down below and put it somewhere on the screen right now. I never know where it is. Let's see, how do I do a short version of this? About a year ago, I went to the gynecologist and unfortunately I had a pap come up a little irregular. They saw some irregular cells on the outside of my cervix. Luckily it was on the outside, which makes it a little less serious, and it is precancerous. It's not the same as having cancer. Doesn't mean that you'll get cancer, nothing like that. But obviously untreated, it could turn into cervical cancer. So it's definitely really scary. I went through a colposcopy and a LEEP last year and continued going in for checkups. Everything was coming back clear. And then my most recent one in December, it came back irregular again. And I was really, really upset about it. Obviously, I don't think I need to explain why. So I had to go in for another colposcopy, which if you guys don't know, it basically is a biopsy. So they go in and take off a piece or scrape basically the outside of your cervix. It's extremely uncomfortable. The way that they describe it, I don't really know what it is, but the way my doctor described it to me is a vinegar solution in, which basically lets them see where sort of the irregular cells are. And then they have to go in and like scrape it off and you can like feel things happening inside you. It's really weird. Anyway, I did that a couple weeks ago and I got my results back recently and I am so relieved and happy to say that it came back normal, and I guess whatever they saw in the pap was not what they thought it was. They did the biopsy and it was totally fine. Oh my gosh, I cannot even tell you guys the relief that washed over my body knowing that, you know, it came back normal and that I didn't have to go through another procedure or anything like that. They just want me to come in for my annual pap. Nothing crazy, just, you know, normal. Obviously, I'm going to continue going in for regular paps just to make sure that everything stays totally fine. It's something that I'm gonna just have to stay really diligent about probably for the rest of my life, just to make sure that I'm totally healthy. But for now, it seems like I'm doing okay, which is just such great news. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you guys the amount of relief. Okay, I'm in the mood to sing a little. So I think we're gonna go with some Next Normal because it's been stuck in my head lately and I miss it greatly. Feeling like this feeling never goes away for just another day. And you play till it's perfect. You play till you ache. You play till the strings or your fingernails break. You've got some nerve, Henry, and I'm just all nerves. We'll be the one thing in this world that won't hurt. Good. Okay, I cleaned out the stuff that I don't want to keep anymore, figured out what I can donate, what I can't, and then I just loaded it back in here. Obviously it's not organized, but all of this is gonna like get messed up during the move anyway, so I'm gonna organize it when I get to the new place. I was just looking, and this is the main drawer that I need to clean out in here, but honestly, as you can see, I don't have to get into it that often. It's just some miscellaneous electronic stuff, and I can't really get it fully open, so I'm just gonna clean this out after we move. It's no big deal, it's just one drawer, and I just think it'll be easier than like struggling to pull everything out when it's sort of stuck in a corner here. I have all of my dance stuff in this trash bag here. Not a very efficient way to store it. I'll figure out something better after we move. But this one's pretty ripped up, as you can see, so we're gonna give it a fresh bag. You never know when you may need to tap dance, you guys. Junk drawer time. As you can see, it's very junky, so we gotta clear this baby out. So I'm curious, you guys, because Connor always makes fun of me for this. I know that some of you out there are like musical lovers, and this question is for you, or really for anyone, but I feel like it applies to people who love musicals the most. Connor always makes fun of me because I love singing like the background of songs. Like when we listen to Hamilton, I'm like singing all the background stuff. So I'm curious, are you guys the same way? Are you also into like singing random background vocals? Because that's my favorite thing to do. Molly is high alert. I'll move the camera. Not a single word. She cried. I literally had to dissect one of her toys because I knew this would drive me insane every night. Okay, sorry Molly, it's getting trashed. Oh, now I need a lift and there's no one around. And it fills my deepest hunger as it fills me with desire. With a mind so pure that she doesn't know anything. Oh, I took it too far. And we don't do this to me. Don't you want us to be? I'm just clearing out this little drawer here, and I have so many lanyards saved. Tons of playlist ones. Let's see, that's Ipsy, BeautyCon. Ugh, Playlist Universal. I'm like tempted to keep that one because it's such a good memory. I am finding so many funny notebooks in here too, you guys. So this is a notebook. On the front it says Performing Arts Notebook, and I know exactly what this is. So I opened it up. This is a notebook that I got from my mom's best friend when I was 14 years old for my 14th birthday. She says, "Happy birthday, Jillian Marie, 14, how can that be?" Oh my gosh, I have to read this. She gave me this notebook specifically so that I could document shows that I was in. Let me move this, it's not like a great angle. The 8th grade musical, which was Seussical the Musical. I was Gertrude McFuzz, and I wrote, "Part in show, Gertrude McFuzz, a main role." As if I might forget someday or something, I don't know. I am savage. I'm like not reviewing these people's performances, but reviewing their personalities. So funny. Godspell in 2008. Oh my god, I did not like the director of that show. I actually sort of remember that now, but I would have never remembered it otherwise. Thank you, 8th grade Jill, for your dramatics. Aladdin, I was in Cinderella, and I played one of the evil stepsisters. I literally have like no memories from that show. So it's actually sort of nice that I have this. The show went up in flames. We screwed everything up. It was an issue on the bish. Who knows what that means, but I sort of remember that I used to say that. So funny, I highlight Godspell again, even though I already wrote about it. And again, I say how bad the director was. Actually, I know exactly what this notebook is too here. I like wrote all about what happened in like my first real relationship, and it was not good. Oh my God. I forgot about so many of these details. I decided to message him. We talked for a bit, but he seemed bored and uninterested, so I just stopped responding. But then the next day he messaged me first, so oh yeah. Oh my god, I'm like losing my mind over this. I'm so glad I wrote down this whole story. These are like such graphic details. Oh my god, what a red flag. After this guy kissed me, he said that we had to keep it a secret because of his ex-girlfriend. Red flag, ladies. But then he stopped responding to my messages as much and didn't wish me a Merry Christmas, even though he knew it was my favorite holiday. Towards the end of the semester, my roommates turned into assholes. I don't care enough to elaborate. True. Oh. I'm talking about a fight that I had with someone, and I say, mostly I just wish that my dad was still here with me. He makes me feel so safe, and it's hard to feel so scared and vulnerable without him here with me. Oh. I won't say the name, but I say blank is totally nuts as far as I can tell, but she was always so much fun to be around and seemed like a good friend. It just sucks that things happen the way that they did. It's the random girl I went to college with. She was crazy. Wow, this journal has been quite the find. I am dying. I talk about so many guys in here who I literally don't know who they are anymore, and that is what I mean when I say I dated like at least 100 guys, because who even knew who this person is? But this is funny. He took me to sushi and we kissed a lot. I put it in parentheses. I start this entry with, literally every time I write in my journal, I'm talking about a new guy. Oops, LOL. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. This entry starts with, I annoy myself with how much I journal about boys, ... That being said, ... LOL. So blank just passed the text me first test. This one starts, okay, I know I'm an actual natural disaster when it comes to boys. Let's not talk about it, LOL. Yeah. It's funny, Tara has entered the situation now. I'm at a point in the notebook where I know her now. Is that my last entry? I'm dying to know what happened next. Jill, don't leave me hanging. Wow, this is iconic and I'm never getting rid of it, literally ever. It's so good. This is all trash that I have to bring out, but I'm literally not even gonna deal with this today. I'm gonna deal with it tomorrow morning because I am too tired. It's already 9:30, so I'm making the laziest ramen ever. Like, barely put any effort into it, but it'll still be delicious, I'm sure. It honestly was not quite as productive of an evening as I wanted it to be, but I got really distracted by that journal that took up probably like a half hour, but I do not regret it at all. That was amazing. And the rest of this night is going to be very uneventful. I'm honestly already so tired. We'll see how I feel after eating. I really should probably try to pack 1 or 2 more boxes tonight, but I probably won't. Here we go, lazy ramen with just some zucchini and bell pepper thrown in there, but still going to be delicious. And I think, maybe I'll watch an episode of The Crown, I think. Well, it is definitely bedtime for me. I am heading straight to sleep too. No reading tonight, I'm too tired. Thank you guys for watching today. That was a fun little trip down memory lane there for me. I have no idea if it was interesting enough that it'll make the vlog much, but that was fun. I had a good time, and I hope you guys enjoyed it a bit too. So thank you for watching today, and I will see you on Friday, and I believe that's gonna be my empty apartment tour. You know, I was just thinking about it, that maybe that video is gonna go up on Saturday instead of Friday. It just depends on how much I have to get done, but hopefully it'll be up on Friday. Fingers crossed. Okay guys, good night.